We want to thank the judge and the jury for running an efficient case and listening to all the evidence and coming to a just result. Domestic violence is a very, very serious issue in this country, and it's disconcerting when people use it as a sword and manufacture claims in an attempt to extract money. I believe the jury saw through that today, and we are very, very pleased with this result. I'm thankful for someone like Stefon Diggs, who insisted that he get his day in court so that his truth could be heard, and it was heard. No assault ever occurred, as Andrew said, both during his opening and his summation. People have to stop targeting professional athletes and trying to extract money. They have a target on their back, and it's hard enough doing what they do, and this has to stop. People should focus on real victims from domestic violence, and allegations like this do a tremendous disservice to those who are really afflicted and impacted by causes like this. And it's been an honor to represent Stefon, and I could not be more proud of him that he insisted that we see this through and that the truth be told.
After the verdict was read, he got emotional and he clutched his lawyers. How is Stefon doing right now?
It's an emotional thing to have false allegations levied at you. This has impacted him both personally and professionally. And so, yeah, he's an emotional person, but he's a person. He's a human being. And people just look at professional athletes like they don't have feelings and they don't have emotions and they don't have cares. They do, and he certainly does, and he's not shy about expressing that. So our hope is that this is now behind him, that he will get signed by a team. Any team that signs him will be lucky to have him. We are very pleased and happy that Stefon will, continue on and play football in the National Football League.
Describe the impact. You said impacted him professionally and emotionally and personally. Give us more details on that.
Well, I just think teams have been reluctant to sign him with these false charges hanging over his head. And now that he has been exonerated and his truth has been heard, and his position that this never occurred and he's been falsely accused, he's been vindicated. And I believe that a team will reach out and sign him imminently, and they're going to be lucky to get him.
With everything that happened with one witness, was there ever a talk of a mistrial during the past 2 days?
Not by us. We wanted this case to run its course and be completed. And there were a lot of missteps in this case. Whoever was listening saw it. But we, I believe, Sarah and Andrew and I, wanted this to see its end shortly, and so we persevered and we made sure that there was no mistrial and that the jury had an opportunity to opine and render a verdict, and they rendered a just verdict.
Was there ever a consideration to settle this, especially early on when the Patriots were
Never. Stefon was not going to settle this case. He was falsely accused, and he wanted everyone to know that.
Why do you think prosecutors moved forward with the case? I think you had said you'd be surprised if it reached trial, and yet here we are after a trial.
I was surprised then. I was surprised yesterday. I'm still surprised. This case never should have been brought. It was a waste of resources.
At one point during this case, were you certain that you've got this in the bag? And also, what were other surprises during this trial that really stood out for you?
I think one of the surprises for me was Miss Adams' testimony and how she testified and what she testified about, what questions she couldn't answer or refused to answer. I think any experienced trial attorney will tell you there's never a sure thing, so nothing is ever in the bag. But we definitely felt very confident in our case. We spent a lot of time reviewing the evidence. We had great trial counsel. So we were always cautiously optimistic that this would be the result. But until a jury comes forward and announces not guilty. You're just never sure. But we were always very confident. And this was Steph's desire to be heard, to have the truth exposed. And we're very pleased. So thank you very much.
All of us want to hear more from Stefon. Can you speak more to how he's feeling right now?
He's emotional, but he's happy. He's happy that he's been vindicated. No one, whether you're a professional athlete or a business person, wants to be falsely accused. It hurts, especially a serious issue like domestic violence. And so, yeah, he was very upset about these allegations. He was emotional, and I applaud him for allowing that to shine through.
What's next for him? What's next for him? What's next for Stefon?
OTAs. Thank you, everyone.